Welcome back to The Rich Life. I'm your host Aaron.
And I'm Andrew.
And today we're going to be talking about the rich life of Margot Robbie. But before we get started, don't forget to click like and subscribe for your daily dose on your favorite celebrity content. Today we're talking about Margot Robbie, the star of Greta Gerwig's new movie Barbie. Margot Robbie is an Australian actress who has a net worth of $26 million. Robbie has developed quite the reputation since appearing on the screen, and she's considered one of the most influential figures in Hollywood today. As of 2019, she's one of the highest paid actresses in the world. Thanks to a string of brilliant performances in a number of films, Margot Robbie has received considerable praise from critics, and she's been nominated for a number of Academy Awards. Although Robbie began her career in Australia, she gained widespread recognition after moving to the United States. Over the years, she has exhibited incredible range, playing drastically different characters, many of which has been historical figures in biopics. Outside of acting, Robbie is a successful producer who has collaborated with her husband, Tom Ackerley, to create the production company Lucky Chap Entertainment. Margot Elise Robbie was born on July 2nd of 1990 in Dalby, Queensland. Raised by a single mother on the Gold Coast along 3 siblings, Margot spent much of her childhood living in the family farm. By the age of 16, Robbie was working 3 jobs at the same time in order to provide for her family, as she managed to juggle her growing passion for acting and study drama at Somerset College. At the age of 17, Margot moved to Melbourne in order to pursue a career as an actress. Robbie began her career with roles in Australian films such as ICU and Vigilante. She later started appearing in Australian commercials and landed guest roles in shows like The Elephant Princess and City Homicide. A major step forward came in 2008 when she booked a recurring role on the well-known Australian soap opera Neighbours. After appearing in a number of other Australian projects, Robbie flew to Los Angeles for the famous pilot season. She auditioned for a number of roles which initially failed to make an impact. Switching gears, Robbie booked a couple roles in a British romantic comedy called About Time, which was released in 2013 and helped put Margot on the map. However, her real breakthrough came later that year when she appeared in Martin Scorsese's The Wolf on Wall Street alongside Leonardo DiCaprio. The film was a commercial and critical success, earning over $392 million at the box office. Robbie was also singled out for her praise, impressing many critics with her accurate Brooklyn accent. After funding her own production company, she appeared in Focus alongside Will Smith. The film received mixed reviews, although Robbie's performance received praise. She also earned critical acclaim for her role in the New Zealand film Z for Zachariah. Although the next few years, Robbie appeared in films like Sweet Franchise, The Big Short, Whiskey Tango Foxtrot, and The Legend of Tarzan. Another important role came in 2016 when Margot appeared as Harley Quinn in The Suicide Squad. Negative reviews followed, but Robbie's performance was a silver lining in the eyes of most critics. She followed up with a role in Goodbye Christopher Robin before portraying Tanya Harding in I, Tanya. This became one of her most celebrated roles thus far. In 2018, she established herself as a voice actor after booking the role of Flopsy Rabbit in the animated live-action film Peter Rabbit.
Her next film projects included Terminal and Slaughterhouse Rules before she appeared as Queen Elizabeth I in Mary Queen of Scots. In 2019, she appeared in Dreamland and Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Following through with her goal of working with director Quentin Tarantino, she wrapped up 2019 with a role in Bombshell before starting 2020 with the film Promising Young Woman. Also in 2020, she reprised her role as Harley Quinn in Birds of Prey. Now let's talk about her brand endorsements. Margot Robbie had supplemented her acting career with a range of brand endorsements and deals. In 2016, she became the face of Calvin Klein's Deep Euphoria fragrance. 1 year later, she began to appear in Nissan commercials for its line of electric vehicles. Robbie followed up in 2018 by becoming the brand ambassador for Chanel, a well-known luxurious brand. Robbie has worked with Chanel extensively, and she eventually became the face of their fragrance, Chanel Gabriel Essence. Many publications have complimented Robbie's sense of fashion, and she is considered one of the best dressed celebrities of the modern era. Now let's talk about her relationships. In 2014, Margot Robbie started dating Tom Ackerley, an assistant director she had met on the set of a film. In 2016, they were married, and after living together in London with a number of housemates, they relocated to Los Angeles. Margot has been quite active in the real estate market since becoming a prominent Hollywood figure. In 2017, she quietly purchased a property in the Hancock Park neighborhood of Los Angeles. The low-key purchase was only discovered months after Robbie had moved in, and she reportedly paid $2.73 million for the impressive property. The 3,300 square foot residence features a wine cellar, a pool, a private balcony, and a room dedicated to Margot's newly adopted puppy. In 2018, Margot paid nearly $1 million for a modest LA home. She listed this property for sale in December 2020 for $1.2 million. Robbie followed up with a string of purchases in 2019. During this year, she purchased not one, but 2 houses for her family members. The first home went to her sister, while the second one was given to Margot's mother. Both homes are a part of the same building, and Robbie paid about $1.8 million for the gated duplex, which sits alongside Australia's beautiful Gold Coast. In 2014, she paid off her mother's mortgages as a 60th birthday present. Also during 2019, Robbie splurged on a second home for herself. This time, the successful actress shopped in the Venice neighborhood of Los Angeles, paying $5 million for a compound in yet another quiet deal. The compound actually contains 3 separate structures and has been described as fortress-like. This also contains a grassy lawn and a pool with plenty of privacy. In addition, Robbie owns a 1,000 square foot investment home in Hollywood Hills that she leases leases out for considerable passive income. Between September 2018 and September 19, Margot earned $24 million from her various endeavors. This was enough to make her one of the highest paid actresses in the world during that period.
So now we're gonna talk about her new film, Barbie, starring Margot Robbie, Ryan Gosling, America Ferrera, and Simu Liu. Director Greta Gerwig's Barbie movie cast contains a dream house worth of stars, with Margot Robbie heading them all up as the biggest icon. While we don't have too many looks at what's to come from this upcoming movie, we've previously seen Robbie's Barbie in the flesh. Prepare yourselves because our first glimpse of Ryan Gosling's Ken has landed, and those abs and hair are about to inspire some feelings. It wasn't that long ago when we were introduced to Margot Robbie's Barbie, which kicked off the latest wave of anticipation of this Mattel-sourced adaptation. Now Warner Bros. Has gone ahead and given us some matching set, releasing the image of Ken to the masses. While it's not the first time we've seen Ryan Gosling show off his six-pack for the fans, this latest officially sanctioned thirst trap proves just why this movie's being released next summer. Ken's entire look is practically out of a 90s boy band video, complemented by Gosling's feathered blonde hair. The personally branded underwear is certainly new and is a good indicator of Barbie's sense of humor, which comes from the script by Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach. Already the tone is set for the world of the dolls to be full of inside jokes and Easter eggs. Considering we're talking about Ryan Gosling's abs here, that means that there's a room of reference from the infamous gag in Crazy Stupid Love. Even the grin that sits on Gosling's face feels like something you'd see in a figure in a playset. Self-assured and ready for action, it's a shame you won't hear Barbie girl in Barbie because Ryan Gosling is certainly dressed for the occasion. Ryan Gosling's impressive figure is even more of a credit to his Barbie performance, as he could have very easily had a plastic chest piece made that looked even more like a doll. However, with the potential for the film to comment on the business of body image, the real deal does go a long way to bringing that message home. Margot Robbie and Ryan Gosling look fantastic in plastic, making Barbie's July 2023 release date even more of a trial for those awaiting this particular playdate. Though Gosling fans can see more of his muscles as they take on Chris Evans' opposing muscles in The Gray Man, which debuts this year. Robbie, on the other hand, can be seen in Amsterdam and Babylon, both of which are expected to be released towards the end of this year.
Ryan Gosling is a Canadian actor, director, and writer who has a net worth of $70 million. Ryan is probably best known for his roles in films like La La Land, The Notebook, Drive, and Crazy Stupid Love. Simu Liu is a Canadian actor and a stuntman who has a net worth of $4 million. Simu Liu is known for his roles in Shang-Chi and The Legend of the Ten Rings and the series Kim's Convenience. But this Barbie movie isn't the only doll adaptation to be on film. We gotta mention Bratz. For a period of time, Barbie lost pace to Bratz dolls, a range of tacky and uncomfortably sexualized fashion dolls. There was an attempt in 2007 to make a Bratz movie, but the film failed for all manners of reason, not least because the stars weren't famous enough.
Thanks for checking out The Rich Life. My name is Aaron.
And I'm Andrew.
And we'll be seeing you soon.